Okay, morning all. This is take two of Simon Chabris, lesson three. Standard stuff for the third lesson of a study, but very important to help you with your evaluation and everything. Okay, so first of all, can you get a blank piece of paper and write down as many things as you can remember about my favourite study as you can? Take exactly 5 minutes to do that. Pause the video and crack on after you've done it, please. Okay, so what's important now is that you try and check everything that you've put in and make sure it's accurate. So any of the numbers and just kind of double check everything. So next is a Kahoot. I know you can't click on this in the video, but I've sent that on Teams and an email. So do your Kahoot. Don't over stress Kahoot if you're struggling on some of them. They're designed to be challenging, but also giving you the right answer. So it's a really good way to help reinforce your knowledge. So the most kind of key part of today is obviously the evaluation and the exam questions. So the data type was quantitative data, so that's really good because you can compare the differences between things that can affect your inattentional blindness, like superimposition and opaque, easy, difficult tasks, really unexpected tasks like the gorilla, or the less unexpected like the lady walking through. However, we obviously don't find out the why inattentional blindness happens. Okay, so like all cognitive studies that we study, the research method is a lab experiment, so highly controlled and standardized, but not in the real life. So watching a video of a gorilla isn't like seeing something or not seeing the thing as it would be in real life. Ethics, very ethical study. Consent, debriefed, all good. So reliable, very standardized, wasn't it? So remember, standardized procedures means you can replicate the study that makes it reliable. Okay, so all good. The only issue I have is the different size monitors, but like that's such a small issue. Like it's a crackingly done study. Validity, it has face validity. So it looks to measure things that can affect inattentional blindness. It does that by doing the different videos and comparing the scores. Obviously, low ecological validity because of the lab study being based on a video, not seeing real life things. That's the issue here. It's not where they've done it, it's watching a video, not actually being in the real world for it. Some passes are self-selected, so you know the strengths and weaknesses for that. And obviously mainly students, so that's an issue. And is it ethnocentric? Yes, obviously, because it's just done on students at a university. However, inattentional blindness will not be different in other people in different cultures and different areas. Okay, so we have to be careful in our assumptions that we make. So can you now fill in your grid on page 32 to help summarise that, please? Once you've done that, click on. So the main part of the lesson are your exam questions. 11 marks, all past paper questions, so really good ones to kind of look at. So the first one, identify 2 ways which Simon Chabris was ethical. So tell me what the ethical issue is and what they did. Question 2 and 3 are very standard. I've gone through the evaluation on the previous slide. I'm really looking for your P paragraphs here and getting that context in your explanation. That's what I'm going to be commenting on. So that is your challenge. I really want 3s out of 3s. Okay, three. And then the last one, sorry, I'm kind of in the way of it, aren't I? So using Simon Chabris' study into attention, explain one way in which the procedure would have increased the reliability of the research. So what did they do in the procedure to make it reliable? Okay, this was last year's past paper question. Loads of people didn't do it very well, so think about it and have a good go. Once you've done them, put them onto Teams and I'll mark them. Stand stuff. Okay, next is this video. I can't remember if I've asked you to watch this. Keith Barry, magician, does some real good kind of inattentional blindness stuff on his magic. So if you haven't seen it, just watch it. And now it's the fun part. Okay, fill in all these grids. We're at the end of the 2 studies, so there's lots more comparison to do. Get those done, please. So what's that? Only 13 pages of grids. That's all. Not much. And my favourite slide is we'll have a unit test next Monday, but it will be during the lesson time, so I can try and stop people cheating as much as possible. It's going to be like the biggest recap test you've ever had. I'll give you all the details on Wednesday about it, and most of the rest of the lessons this week will be based around revision. But what we're going to try and do is do a live marking of it on the Wednesday's lesson as well. So we're going to try some new stuff. It may work, it may not. We'll be fine whatever happens. If there's a genuine issue, email me. But if you don't, the idea is that you'll have to do this. You should be up for the lesson anyway, so you have to do it. Okay. Good. Right. Any issues? I'll be on Teams. Cheers, guys.